keep fucking these movies up. It's so fucking simple. How the shit from the 80s and 90s better than the shit we got today, man? How is Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, Indiana Jones, Willow, all this shit trash now? How is it trash? Oh yeah, because these writers that are on strike are trash. That's Lucas in 1982 or whatever, with like a budget that was probably 1/10 of this movie, make a better movie than this shit. How? How can they not get a Blade movie going when Wesley Snipes just did that shit in like the 90s and they can't figure out how to do Blade? They can't figure out how to write Star Wars. They can't figure out Disney movies anymore. How? Because these writers are trash and they're going on strike. Bring on AI, bring on Skynet, let that shit write it. Let Terminator write that shit. How are we getting movies that have 5 to 10 times the budget of shit from like 30, 40 years ago and they're not as good as the shit back then? How? I don't, you got the special effects, the technology, you got drones, you got all this bullshit, and you can't fucking make movies better today than back then. Because the writing is woke bullshit nonsense. Trash. Straight trash. Bud Light levels of trash. It's the writers. It's everybody from the top down. It's the owners of all these studios. It's the producers. It's identity politics. Is we got to get every single race of person in every film to fill a quota. We got to race swap every redheaded person to a black chick, Little Mermaid style. And Cleopatra's now a black chick. We got everybody's got to be seen on the freaking screen and shit now. We can't just write a story and cast it according to the source material like comic books anymore and stuff. We got to race swap everybody. The Fantastic Four is all white guys. We can't do that. We got to make the Thing a chick, and we got to make Reed Richards a black dude because we got to get every single spectrum of the color thing wheel in the freaking movie. What about the story? Damn the story, man. Everybody's got to be seen on the screen or 10 people are going to cry on Twitter about this shit, and we can't have that. I got to worry about the people bitching, the activists on Twitter, and not actually making profits and shit. What the fuck is happening with this shit? Christ, I miss the 90s when you could go to a movie and you could just see a hot-ass chick like Denise Richards popping out of a swimming pool, tittied out. You'd have freaking her and Nev Campbell having a sex scene together. You'd have fucking, people making fun of people. You could have fat jokes. You could fucking just make movies like freaking American Pie and freaking The Hangover and shit like that. And people didn't get butthurt uptight about this shit because everybody has so much sensitive bullshit feelings now. And we have to cast movies according to that. And we can't cast hot chicks in roles anymore because that's going to make freaking supersized women feel bad about themselves now and shit. Can we just go back to that shit when movies were good and they made money and people actually enjoyed them? You notice how the movies that are good like Top Gun and freaking shit like that make money and everybody likes it? Can we go back to that fucking shit? Can just Tom Cruise produce everything? I can't believe I'm saying that. Mr. Scientology himself. Can we just let him run Hollywood? When they do redo these movies from the 80s and 90s, it's got to star a girl. And we got to make it from a girl's point of view. And we can't have guys hitting on girls and shit because women empowerment and girl boss mode and all this shit. And they just come out being cringe as fuck and they don't make any money and nobody wants to see this dumb shit and everything. We're gonna swap the main character from The Hangover. It's gonna be a bunch of girls going on a freaking trip and they're just gonna shit on guys the whole freaking time. I don't need no man. I'm my own with shitty jokes that don't fucking land. And our movie didn't make money. You're racist and sexist, and that's it. That's why our movie didn't make money, because you're all sexist. No, because you made a shit fucking movie. And people don't go to shit movies. People go to good movies. And people go to good movies multiple times. That's how they make money. When you make shitty movies, people watch them once and tell their friends not to watch them because this movie was dog shit. This shit, this fucking shit's over.